Oh. Okay. Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I am currently in my pajamas and a sweatshirt. I appreciate you tuning in. I know this quarantine is hard on everybody. I mean, it's kind of obvious because it's like the only thing that's being talked about right now. But like I said, I kind of already feel like I do it anyway. So it's really not impacting me emotionally that it might for other people. And we're just talking about the emotional aspect of it because, oh my God, when I went to the grocery store earlier today, no eggs, no milk, and I really needed milk. I really needed milk. And I only had two options, which was soy milk and some kind of fancy almond milk that I didn't really feel like paying $5 for. So that part is tough. Certainly not in my lifetime have I ever experienced going to the grocery store and not being able to get what I need. And frankly, okay, I can live with soy milk, that's fine. But what about the mothers that need formula and they're sold out of formula? What about the mothers that have a toddler that's just hit one and they still need milk in order to sustain their nutrition, and now there's no milk? So if there's no formula, there's no milk. I'm extremely concerned for the mothers that cannot produce milk on their own, such as myself, and require that. So that's really scary. But I have been seeing on my local Facebook that people are giving away their formula that they don't need anymore. So that was nice to see. What the heck? Oh my God. Wow. But yes, so while under quarantine, I am emotionally doing fine. I mean, I'm still bored. I'm kind of like generally bored because like I said, I'm here all the time, but I'm particularly more bored, and I know everyone else is bored. So I wanted to do a fun video today. The idea that I have for this video is one that I haven't seen done before. So I'm going to actually research and make sure that I am the first one to do something like this. If I'm not, I'm going to insert myself talking right now. And I just wanted to point out that apparently somebody did already have this idea, the Thirsty Thrifters. You can see the second one right there. So they did the 10 strange and weird items for sale on Poshmark 4 months ago. So they did do this first. And then we have quite a few weird things sold on eBay as I continue scrolling. And then we have one that's weird things sold on Etsy. So I am not the first one to think of this, but I just wanted to put that out there. Just to clear the air, because I'm not an idea stealer and I want people to get credited if they've already done it first. But as far as my knowledge, this is my own original idea. Has it been done before? I don't know. But if it has, I will mention the people that have done it before me. But honestly, I was not. This literally came out of my own head. So this is where we're at, and this is what I'm gonna do. And I think we're gonna have some fun.
And I think we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah. Where I come from in this video is very lighthearted. It's very fun-spirited. So yeah, we are going to go through the crazy I've seen on Poshmark and Instagram, #Poshmark, and Poshmark related Facebook groups. We're gonna see all the crazy stuff that I have seen over the past few months. I do tend to save it because I've had this idea for this video for a while and I wanted to make sure I had enough content for it. We're just gonna go and see what happens. So pop open your stelzer because I know you got one. And I might just say, Corona, these suck. These are horrible. Like literally, I've tried nearly all of them. I've tried White Claw, I've tried Bud Light, I've tried Truly, and I've tried Corona now at this point. And I'm sorry, Corona, but you are literally bottom of the barrel. Like you literally have less flavor than LaCroix, and that's saying something. Nothing can top White Claw for me. Their flavor is really good. I feel like they perfected their formula. Why am I talking about alcohol? I don't know, but I think it's important. And I also kind of just have a loyalty to White Claw, considering the fact that they kind of like started the movement. Maybe they weren't the first to do it, but they started the movement for sure. Bud Light comes in a close second. Their flavors are a little bit more strong, but I get more dehydrated with the Bud Light ones. Like the hangy will be worse the next day. Not saying I get hangy, I'm just saying even if I have one drink, I'll feel the effects the next day. Anyway, because my phone is currently my camera, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna put the picture right over here. All names will be blocked out. I apologize if you are one of the people that I happen to pick on in this video. Then again, I'm not picking on you. It's literally when I see a post that makes me do a double take, just like that. So without further ado, here we go. First photo is, perhaps this is a why can't I say that? Perhaps this is a cultural thing that I don't understand about being topless and wearing like a big chunky necklace. But I'm confused, and I'm confused because you're naked. You're naked essentially. You may have some undies or pants on, but as far as what my eye can see, you're naked. And then you're trying to sell me these beads around your neck. To me, that's not aesthetically pleasing, and seeing a naked body wearing some beads is not something that's gonna make me want to go buy those beads. You see what I'm saying? I'm just saying, this one really caught my eye. It really made me do like a triple take because I was just like, what am I looking at right now? Props if you make your own stuff. That's great. That's awesome. I just think there might be a better way for you to advertise it than to show me your side boobage. That was number one. We are moving on. What to do when you have a cute, a pea in the pod dress and you're not pregnant and can't find a stock photo. You improvise with a mixing bowl and lots of tape. I think it turned out pretty well. So I picked this out because I thought it was actually kind of ingenious. Due to the fact that I probably wouldn't go to the effort of strapping a mixing bowl on Isadora, but somebody else did. And that was actually quite funny and inventive. So see, look, not every photo that I put in this video is gonna be negative. Some are gonna be clever, some are gonna be like actually really good. It just is, to me, crazy. Interesting. Maybe that's the word I need to use. But yeah, inventive, very inventive. The next one is the orange DKNY bag. Can y'all see the issue? Can y'all see it? The reason I'm pointing this out, because granted I don't really sell bags. I don't know how well they sell. But at the same time, I'm just saying that if I found this particular item in a thrift store, I wouldn't even have looked at it twice. I'm not saying that's where she found it from. Perhaps she got it for free from a friend. Perhaps. I don't know. And I don't think it's the item that bothers me as much as the price. The price says $35. $35 for that tiny ass 90s style bag, fluorescent orange, which is not even a popular color unless you're getting a Birkin. And which you can see, maybe it's just bad lighting, but it looks like it's kind of dingy. It's just not that appealing. I mean, the inside could look worse, I suppose, but still, $35 for that tiny ass bag. DKNY is not even a good brand that sells. And this is like so out of date. This is beyond out of date. This is so out of date, but then again, not out of date enough for it to actually be considered like a vintage in piece. You know what I'm saying? It's just, the price is ridiculous to me. So goodbye, fluorescent orange. We will see you later. All right, next, body beads. Before anybody gets on my case about fat shaming, you should know that I am a plus size girl myself. So that statement holds no ground because I am currently plus size myself. So my issue is not the fact that you want to advertise beads on a plus size body. That's great. That's awesome. The problem is this looks painful. The belt just looks like it's a little bit too tight and it honestly looks painful. I'm not even kidding. When I was in high school, I always tried to wear like pants that were like one size too small, and I had to do this with my belt, and I know for a fact that that is painful. I just wish, I mean, it could even be the same girl. It could be the same girl, just put on like a bikini, at least go outside and just like take a picture of your beads, you know, of your waist beads. That's to me, that would be way more aesthetically pleasing to the eye than seeing somebody that honestly looks like they're in pain. But there's more. Unfortunately, when I find something interesting, I tend to dig a little bit deeper on the same person, just because I want to see if there's more interesting things. So now you're gonna see one of her in some black pants. Again, not fat shaming because I'm plus size myself. You want to make your own body beads? Great. You want to advertise it on a plus size woman? Great. But again, this is not aesthetically pleasing to me. The leggings. Just put on a bikini. You know what I'm saying? Just put on a bikini. I'm just saying there's an aesthetically pleasing way to do things in life, and I'm not saying I'm perfect at it. God, Lord knows I'm not. But I'm just saying, again, there's a more aesthetically pleasing way to advertise this. But apparently some people don't care because it says it's sold out. So good for you, girl. Keep working it. Here's another one. I'll just rub on this briefly. Same person, you know, waist beads. All is fine, but it still looks like uncomfortable from what I can see right here. The lines don't work for me. Again, not aesthetically pleasing. Again, she says this sold, so, you know, can't really hate on it too much more. You know what I mean? Somebody posted a picture of these and said, got these at the bins. And I don't have any critiques here. I just kind of think that they're really interesting and I wanted to show them in this video. They're just really interesting. I could not say that I would have picked them up myself, but they're really fascinating. Are they not? All right, moving on. The exposed muscle leggings. You can sense how weird they are just by looking at them, right? But the saving grace about these is what the seller said, and I quote, "I don't know how I feel about these, but if you need them in your life, I just list them in my Poshmark closet." At least she acknowledges how odd these are. Frankly, like I'm probably a few times I had to look at these. I think I zoomed in on this picture actually when I first saw it and I was like, it's just not right. It's not right. Okay, and this is something that perhaps this is just a critique in general for anyone that lists on Poshmark, but frankly, I don't think anybody that's going to have this problem is going to be watching my videos because clearly this is a seller that is not like a dedicated seller, such as myself or probably you. But something that bothers me like no tomorrow is when the title is literally one word of what it is. Dress. Oh, really? I couldn't tell from the photo. Sad is when I found this, it literally was updated 40 minutes ago, which is hella sad because they're using a Poshmark filter that probably hasn't been used since like 2015. Granted, I used some of these filters when I first started in 2013, 14. I can't remember. But anyway, yes, I used some of the filters, not the dark one because at least I don't think so. I'm gonna have to go back in my photos. But yeah, so dress. $25. I got it brand new, wore it once, good as new. I mean, let's have this mad rush to go buy this dress because oh my god, everything's screaming, buy me, buy me. Is that floral print? Is it strapless? You only have one photo. You have one photo of it. Is there straps? Is there not? How short is the thing? What color is it? Like, it just, bad branding. That's just very bad. Moving on. Here is another example of somebody doing the exact same thing. Except for not a dress. We got shoes. Shoes. Now, it's boots, but shoes. Shoes, thigh-high, heel boots. No condition, no brand. Meh. That's how I feel about these. See how many people committed the same crime. This one is so much worse. Oh my gosh, look. Okay, so, geez, you're just proving my point. At this time, we don't even have dress or shoes. We've got clothing. Clothing is the title, Yes. So I see what I assume to be a dress, but the main photo doesn't really explain that all that much. And what do we have next to it? Clothing. It looks to be like a wetsuit or a jumpsuit. It looks like a sequined jumpsuit, but yeah, clothing. Clothing. That's what we're listing it as. Clothing. Oh, now I decided to do a little research and see how many people knew or unknowingly listed their Faded Glory clothing at high prices. As resellers know, Faded Glory is the bottom of the barrel because it is a Walmart brand. The quality is shit. Wash that thing 2 or 3 times on a regular cycle and it's gonna start peeling, it's gonna start fading. It literally has no holding quality. That being said, I decided to type in the search bar Faded Glory and search for 25 and above. And let's just see what I found. We have a blue Faded Glory top, originally at $42. No, maybe 12. And they want 26. It gets worse. We have a Faded Glory jacket for $32. Retail original price was $65. Hell no. I'm gonna say $24 max at Walmart. Brand new. That's just ridiculous. That is ridiculous. So I don't know if these people just don't realize what crap this brand actually is, but I feel like everybody knows what Faded Glory is. Am I wrong? This is a Faded Glory striped tunic, listed for $30, originally $58. Do I have to say anything else on that one? And I know you can't see from the photo right here, but these are actually Faded Glory clogs, mules, slip-ons, whatever you want to call them. I can't really keep names straight when something doesn't have a clear identity, such as these. Maybe it doesn't, I just don't know. But these are Faded Glory shoes, listed at $49. $49. This is getting painful. Another floral Faded Glory top. Clearly some stringies poking out from that label tag right there. Listed at $38. Originally $48. Okay, so this one's actually not a negative. On my previous video, I kind of pointed out the fact that a lot of people like... I have toothpaste on my sweatshirt. On my previous video, I had mentioned that a lot of resellers like to use, "we're keeping clothes out of landfills," when in fact, you're going to a thrift store and buying clothes of good quality, of decent brands that probably would have sold anyway if you hadn't gotten to them. So frankly, I don't think you can justify using the whole, "we're keeping clothes out of landfills." Now, somebody that upcycles clothing and actually truly gets clothes that would have gone into a landfill and then turns them to something different, that's when I see you can justify using the term. So I'm actually putting this in here because I'm very pleased with what this girl did with these pair of jeans. And yes, they're Faded Glory jeans, they are, but I think what she did was made them so interesting. And they are listed a little high, I'm not gonna lie, but you upcycle, you charge what you want, right? Isn't that what ModCloth does? So you can see she's modeling these very cute jeans, very clean bedroom. I got no critiques on that. Everything looks spick and span in that room, and to have white sheets, brave. As you can see, bam. I mean, look at that. She just cut a freaking panel out of these jeans and turned them to something sexy and frankly worth way more money than just regular Faded Glory jeans. This looks like, and she distressed it herself. Dang. I mean, I might have to steal that idea, frankly, on some of my jeans because that is killer. That is awesome. That is so cool. Okay, moving on. I'm actually gonna link her closet down below. Next one. Oh my god, it just gets worse and worse. We have 4 Faded Glory ribbed tank tops. Now, I guarantee that these were not more than $10 each in the store, brand new. And she's trying to sell all 4 for $50. $50. Pre-owned, lot of 4 lace edgy stretch tank tops, new without tags. So you're charging a $10 premium even if they were $10 a piece brand new, which they probably weren't. They were probably like $7. These are new without tags, have never been worn. They're all sizes XL and very stretchy. Colors are melon, pink, pale aqua blue, peach, and mint green. $50. The likes of people to swindle others like this just astounds me. Okay, somebody trying to sell Faded Glory 70s vintage high-waist jeans for $59, originally listed at $1,000. Granted, I know people put high numbers in the retail price because they don't know the real price, and frankly, I think it helps your stats when they think you're selling something with that much of a discount. But I don't think that's what they were going here. But still, $60 in general for a pair of old jeans from Walmart. Enough said. Okay, this one was actually really cool. Okay, this wasn't Faded Glory, but I think I just had to insert this because I thought it was really cool. This denim vest is actually hand painted and then is selling for $50, which I think maybe rightfully so considering that it is hand painted. This is the definition of upcycling. This is when I can see you justifying paying $50 for a hand painted upcycled item. God, it's getting late. This is my 3rd drink. I'm just losing it. We see a gray t-shirt, v-neck, single pocket, simple. Faded Glory, tee, just tee. T-shirt with pocket, no condition. $50, originally $60. Are people kidding? Do people think that others are really this dumb? Really? Oh, but it gets worse. We keep going. Why? Because I kept increasing the filter to go higher and higher and higher to a point where actually I think I found like fraud, but I don't know. So we'll see. Oh my god. Olive green skirt, Faded Glory, $80. Originally $100. These people. Okay, this popped up. I don't know if Faded Glory made phone cases, but maybe they do. Maybe she got the numbers confused because it does say it's available for $72 and it was originally $12. So maybe she meant to like swap that because I've honestly made that mistake a few times. I didn't notice that until now, but now I'm noticing it and I'm calling myself out on it. Maybe that was just a mistake. So we're just gonna move on. Look at that photo. Look at that next photo. iPhone 7 Plus phone case. Luxurious red sparkling phone case. It's blurry. I mean, you can't even see it. You can't see it. Somebody is selling a single green shoe. A single Faded Glory green shoe. I've seen this done before, but only with nicer brands. Like if you have a Louis Vuitton that broke and it's like unfixable, so you want to list that like one shoe, that makes more sense than listing a Faded Glory flat for $50. One shoe. Now you might be thinking, how do you know it's one shoe? For starts, it's a photo of one shoe. There's one photo, and only one shoe in that photo. And the title does state a green shoe. But then you might be like, well, Morgan, maybe she just made a mistake. Maybe she, meant both shoes. No. You want to see why? I'll show you why. Boom. There it is. The green shoe. And right above it, shoes that are white. Oh yeah. Why? What is with people? Shoes that are white. Shoes that are white. Shoes that are white. So clearly, first of all, yes, she sells shoes in duplicates and she'll take a picture of both shoes. So clearly, the green shoe is a single shoe. Just one shoe. Shoes that are white. Let's take a deeper look, shall we? H&M. Oh boy. Oh boy. The shoes have obvious dirt marks on the toes and are splitting from the seaming of the toes, from the rubber sole. That is bad. And yet, she only posts one photo. Shoes that are white. They're nice, comfortable to wear, and pretty. Is that the wrong there too? I mean, I shouldn't be grammar correcting considering the fact that I make grammar mistakes on the daily. Okay, we're still on Faded Glory. So I just went through a Faded Glory like search party phase, okay? So we're still there. First of all, that initial picture is just bomb. And when I mean bomb, I mean a bomb blew up in your bedroom because, geez, look at all that crap. Now, all of our houses are probably messy. I'm not going to say that they're not, but you don't do this. Oh my God. It's just clueless. Look at all that crap. Look at all that stuff. And she's just holding it. She's holding it amongst all of that stuff. And that's her initial picture. It's a Faded Glory shirt. For $90, originally $100. The corona has gotten to my brain. Let's look at the description. Flannel shirt. Pink with lines buttoned down the middle. Size extra large /X/XG 1416. Be rockin' the style of the cowgirl with the pocket on the boob. Worn twice. I didn't even read the description before because that sure as hell was interesting. Listed under Faded Glory. I don't know if everything here is Faded Glory, but a big bag of girl clothes. Size 10 to 12. A lot, about 35 clothing. $50. Who the hell's gonna buy that? How do we know that you're trustworthy? How do we know there's no stains on that crap? How do we know there's not like other mixed stuff in with that crap? Like, what if it's pre-pilling? What if it's literally, oh shit. And you're gonna charge $50 for a bag of clothes? First of all, nobody's gonna buy that. That's gonna sit there on Poshmark's website forever. Faded Glory, leather, brown boots, brand new. It is from my understanding that Faded Glory is a very cheaply made brand and they do not actually make genuine leather goods. Now, if I'm wrong, please correct me, but I'm pretty sure that I'm right. Size 9, never used, still an original box, great condition. The boots are from Faded Glory, ! They were originally marked with a sticker on the box for $109 from the actual company and not Walmart. They are in perfect condition and I felt they deserved a bit higher pricing, so I priced them at $139, now down at $85. Now I might have to do some background research on Faded Glory. Perhaps it was another company before Walmart took it over. I don't know anything about that. I just thought it was a Walmart branded company in general. So I will look into that. If I find anything, I'm going to pause myself right here and talk. And after further research, it turns out that Faded Glory has always been a Walmart brand. It was introduced in 1993, the year I was born. Moving on. We got a bundle of 12 Faded Glory tank tops. Now you put some effort into the photo, I will say. But again, these do not go for more than $7 or $8, brand new. So even if you sold them at that price, let me pull up my handy dandy calculator because math was never my strong suit. So we're gonna go just with $8. We're stretching it at that point, right? Times 12, $96. $96 originally retail for all of those tank tops, and yet you want $180. Where do these people get their numbers? Please tell me. I'd like to know. Maybe Faded Glory was a different brand before Walmart adopted it and then turned it into the cheapest brand known to man, known to Americans, known to resellers. Because this is just ridiculous. Like this is nuts. And there is a description. No explanation as to why the price is so damn high. $180 divided by 12 tank tops. This bitch wants $15 a tank top. That's robbery. That is robbery. A forever listing that will always be on Poshmark. Oh my god. All right, we're getting more ridiculous. Are you ready? We have a Faded Glory dress, pre-owned, for $125. $125 on a plastic hanger. So of course, I had to know more. Black mini dress with a design in the midriff. We have a kid's jacket, a Faded Glory. Bubble jacket with polka dot, and the colors are blue, purple, white, and pink. $100. Originally $125. You guys ever just like play with your face? I swear, if there's one plastic surgery I would do, it would be this. Be a brow lift. Because then, not only could you see the tops of my eyelids, but then I wouldn't have an RBF anymore. See, I always look like I'm pissed off, especially with this eye. Look, this is just my RBF. I could have no emotions at all inside me at this moment, and this is what you're getting. But if I had it like this, as weird as this looks right now, but look how friendly I look. Look how friendly I look. I mean, I don't have an RBF anymore. I swear, that is the one plastic surgery I for sure would do. Maybe some boobs, but not past the C. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, moving on from that little tidbit of fun information. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for right now, this is the last one. Are you ready for this? This is the one that I think that perhaps it is illegal activity, but I could be totally wrong. Here it is. A Faded Glory. I literally mean it's faded. It is faded as all get out. A faded Rolling Stones Faded Glory t-shirt for $378. I mean, look at the graphics. The graphics are trash. It is trash. That is not even intentional distressing. That is garbage. That is, I've been washed in a washing machine about 60, 70 times and worn 140 times. Absolute garbage. Look at that. Garbage. $378. Now let's finally read the description. Vintage Rolling Stones shirt, 1973. Rock band tees. Very rare. Original, 1972. Guy Peel, I don't know that. Rock Dreams book promo shirt featuring his Rolling Stones artwork. The shirt is in excellent vintage condition. All right, this is literally where the abuse of excellent used condition literally pisses me off. Like, clearly this isn't, I wouldn't even call it decent. Honestly, to me, this would be maybe fair, as long as it didn't have holes in it or stains. Fair. I would call it fair. And even then, I don't think that's a fair term, because it's literally trash. Paper thin, butter soft, without holes. Tears, rips, or dirt spots. The print has aged to perfection with its fading and ink cracking. Printed on a 50-50 cotton poly shirt. It's half polyester. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? It's trash. It's trash. They couldn't even do 100% cotton. Even cheap brands can do that. Absolutely mortifying. Absolutely mortifying. Anyway, that is all that I have for you today. I thank you so much for coming in and watching. I hope this was slightly entertaining because we all kind of need that right now, and I hope to make this a series. So I'll be on the lookout for any interesting photos I may come across. And nobody is safe, not even me. And thank you once again for tuning in to this entertaining but non-educational content, which seems to be my thing. I am not your educational reseller. There are plenty of other people that do that, and they do it way better than me. So I'm here strictly for entertainment purposes. And like I said, this originally was my idea in my head. If I found somebody else that did this idea before me, I will put it at the beginning of the video. Otherwise, this is my idea, and I am just putting that out there because frankly I think there are one person in particular that might be copying my ideas. So if I see this replicated, I'll know for sure, and you know who you are. Bye.